Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I know it's been a hot minute since there's been an upload over here, but things happen. Uh, Today, we're going to be going through some really basic modding on American Truck Sim. Some people modding their game, they are afraid, some people, second nature. I'm going to show you just how easy certain types of mods can be, so that way you can do it yourself versus waiting for someone else to do it. Couple of things that you're going to need before you begin. I suggest Notepad++, just what I use and it works. And also you're going to need the SCS extractor tool, which you literally just click there, it downloads. You'll also need some sort of archive, unzip tool. I use pzip, but whatever you want to use, go ahead. I don't care. Whatever works for you. But moving forward from that, you can get started. The next thing I would recommend is getting a folder structure for everything. If you don't have a modding folder in general, make one. And then I would make one for ATS files. Then from the main game data folder, so literally from Steam, ATS, you want to copy at minimum the definitions and the base. And if you want any of these other pieces that are outside of that, like if you want the Peterbilt or whatnot to make mods with, copy all that over, paste them into your modding file folder, and then you simply drag and drop onto the SCS extractor. So I'll show you how that's done real quick with the Peterbilt 389. So I'll copy it, come over here, I paste it, boom, there's the file. Pick it up, open with SCS extractor, pops up this window, it'll close when it's done. You'll know it worked because if you go into definitions, vehicle, truck, you'll see Peterbilt.389. Anytime you make a mod for a specific vehicle, you're going to want to make sure that you name the convention, use the naming convention as it's showing. And in fact, when you make the mod, you're going to structure your folders in that way as well. So if I come in here, this is how all of your different folders are going to look. You're going to start off with a definition, then vehicle, then truck, Peterbilt, 389, and then depending on what modification you're making, like let's say you want to do an engine, then you would say engine, and then the actual I think that's an SII file. That's pretty much the basics of what your folder structure will be. Do not rename your actual mod before you do the archive. Trust me, I've done it. Doesn't work right. It's just what it is. But we come back out to our ATS files, and we can pretty much begin. So a mod that quit working for me on version 1.42 was the no damage mod. Kind of an irritation, but you can make your own pretty easily even. So if you come into the def folder and come down, you will see the damage data. What you'll want to do is copy it, create a new folder, which I have done conveniently right here, under definitions of course, just like it is here, and then I simply copied and pasted. Now if I open up this particular set of files, this is the original from the game. You can see there's a bunch of numbers telling how much damage to do to your precious truck in whatever situation. So like truck wear for just driving, it automatically wears your engine, transmission, wheels, and if you come into a crash, it tells you how much damage to do here in that. The modified one, which is from the mod, pretty much everything's at 0. Now, I left this at 0.2 just because it doesn't seem to actually matter. Now, I could change it to 0, wouldn't matter. The important thing is everything else is 0. So, again, I would copy, put in the folder, then that way you still have an original of that file to fall back on in case something goes sideways. After you're done saving your files, and you can do multiple pieces. So like let's say you wanted to do something with a truck and add an engine, a transmission, and larger fuel tanks. You could do all 3 of those pieces in one mod and then just have the separate folders and files and whatnot. But once you get done with the actual mod, you're happy with what it looks like, what you'll do is we'll just close all these for good measure because we don't need them open. Here's your folder. Right click, send to an archive. So I use pzip, so we're just going to use pzip. And I'm going to make sure I don't have a def folder already done. And hit OK. You'll get a def.zip. And this is where you can rename it. So this one, no damage. Just like that. I'm going to skip to a clip from last night when I was testing, and you'll see that it works. Okay, so we're in game, and just want to show you when you load your game after you put the folder or the files into the folder, which I forgot to show you. So I'm gonna have to cut back to show you where to put that. My apologies. But once you're loaded in, you're gonna probably be confronted with this. Go ahead, OK. Then immediately go to Mod Manager. As you can see, no damage. I got some other cool ones, and I have a couple that I don't use anymore. But as you can see, you go ahead, you double click, make it active, and hit confirm. Continue your game. About that. Oh yeah, I hooked up to a job. Well, I'll just show you that ain't got no damage. So I'll come back. I can disconnect quick because I think I have time on this job. So we'll jump in and we'll take it for a real quick spin. I may have to re-disconnect the trailer, drive it for just a minute, show you, recheck the damage, and then come back. Headlights for safety, e-brake off, and we're actually going to disconnect the trailer. And then pull out of here. I should be able to make it. And since I don't care about traffic laws, we're just going to pull out. And sorry, Caddy. Okay, so one good impact, right? And you know what, Mustang? I'm really sorry, but I mean, it's a little early in the morning. There's not a lot of traffic, but, you know, this will be good. Alright, we'll head back. Never mind how fast I'm going. It's fine. Driving kind of like a jerk. It's okay. I am just hitting everything in sight. And that other rattling that you're hearing, that's my steering wheel. Come on, guys. I know I hit a bunch of cars, but... So, okay, they're gonna move. Alright, I'll just come back in here and we'll rehook up here in just a second, but I just wanted to get close before I did anything. Alright. We'll kill the motor just so that's not going, and then come back out and show you. No damage. I hit a lot of stuff, so there should have been all sorts of damage. Alright, we're going to come to where you need to put this file in your game. Alright, right back. Alright, so you'll need to find most likely in your documents folder, my documents, or wherever, where the game folders go. So I got my American Truck Sim main folder here, and then if there isn't already a mod folder, go ahead and make one, and look, my mods. Simple as that, guys. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed that clip as well. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, leave a comment if you wish. If you didn't find it useful or helpful, hit the dislike, leave a comment if you wish. If you want to see more ATS content, like me driving around on, speed mode, or, doing other mods, if you want to see me do something crazy, as you can see, I have other mods here I can play with. We can see what happens. But until then, keep your shiny side up. Have yourself a good rest of your day.